Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Farkan, a product designer working in London, and in this video I'm going through my Notion setup for design. So when it comes to Notion and documentation, I follow the whole KISS principle, which is keep it simple, stupid. It was a term first used in the US Navy by one of the engineers, Kelly Johnson, and it's a really simple principle of, just try and get the simplest solution as possible. And when it comes to my workflow, I don't like to have too many tools. I want to make sure that my documentation is as simple as possible. And this correlates with why Notion is such a great tool. And even my templates that I use are as simple. I know that there's a lot of people with really complex Notion templates, and if that works for them, that's great, but for me, I keep it as simple as possible. So the first thing I like to do on Notion is build up an assumptions documentation table. As a designer, a key thing to do is to note down your assumptions as you go through the design process, especially when you're in a lot of meetings with either back-end engineers, software engineers, product managers, product owners. As the process goes on, this could get quite overwhelming just keeping these notes in your notebook, and you want a central place for all your teams to be able to view these, and you want to document key decisions being made in meetings, or you might have when you're being wireframing or iterating, you might actually make a few assumptions and you want to get these answered later on. So in Notion, I always build up an assumptions table, which basically I note down the assumptions and then the answers, or does it need to be answered, and then I add tags. So the tags allow me to go back in time. Say for example, I was working on the map screen, I can quickly go back and look for all the map assumptions. So then it's very easy and it's very human to forget things, and that's why it's important to have a central repository of your assumptions. And it can be really good to back yourself up as a designer, to tell your story, to show that these were the assumptions and constraints we had, and this was listed in this meeting, and this is what was said. It's a great tool and resource to have, and I recommend everyone to build one. So another section I have in my Notion setup is a pilot notes section. So this is really quick and easy notes taken on my phone. So when doing user research or going out on the field, I want to make sure I'm in the moment and I don't want to be wasting time documenting things down. So the whole pilot notes section is really simple notes taken straight away on my phone, so I can make sure I can carry on engaging with the participants, supporters, or whoever it is. And it's really simple. I just write down the date of when the research is. I don't put any tags or anything, just so that I can basically go home and read up and synthesize the findings from there, because I think it's really important to make sure, like I mentioned, to be in the moment. So you don't want to be focusing on making sure all your formatting is correct when taking all the research notes. You just want to get it down quick and dirty and easy notes. Next up is my meeting notes section. So one thing I like to do is put key meeting links to the URLs to Zoom or WebEx at the top. So I usually go to the same daily meetings or have very similar links. So it's really easy for me to basically click onto the meeting instead of wasting time going into Outlook or Gmail and trying to find the Hangouts link or Zoom link. And then next up, I basically document all of my meetings in the same place and then tag them. So either tag them by iteration planning meetings or one-to-ones, or meetings with like the back-end engineers or like software engineers. And it's just a basically whole hub of all my meeting notes, and I can search for them like by tag, or they're sorted chronologically by time, and it just makes it really simple, just having my meeting notes in one place. And it's nice to basically have that and share notes with people that might not have been in that meeting. It's a really quick and easy way of doing it. So another thing I like to do on my personal Notion setup is have this whole quick note section. So if I have a quick thought on my mind, I like to quickly take it down, and I don't want to basically add too many hurdles or barriers when note taking. So I basically have a central place for quick note taking. Whether I'm reading a book, I like to take key notes, and then I like to go back to them and remember key moments that resonated with me, or whether that's like a shopping list or something simple like a quick portfolio update that I want to do, or some like mentoring notes. It's just a quick and easy place to note down anything, and it's just a central place, and it works really well for me. The last section I have is my YouTube section, which is me basically noting down any thoughts or ideas I have for videos. So instead of leaving these ideas in my head, it's so much more free and easy just to note them down on Notion straight away, whether I'm on my phone or my laptop. It's just a central place to do this. And I just recommend everyone to at least have a place to take thoughts out of your head. It's really easy to basically have all these great ideas or forget about them, or just keep them going in your head. Have a really easy place to do it and keep it simple. But that is the YouTube section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment down below what type of tools you use for design. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.